Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Season 1 of Out of Arc Games Flight Academy. Today we have Game 13 of this round-robin single-ship tournament. As ever, the format rules are in the description below, but for this matchup, I am joined by...
Hey, how's it going? It's me. Well, I say it's me again. It's been a while. It's Fergus. I say the champion, but the tournament was ages ago, so...
Yeah, stop living in the past, Fergus. You might have won commentator wars, but we're on to something new now. We're on to Flight Academy. So we'll see who's going to win this. But yeah, it's been a very long time since you've actually been with us, Fergus. So welcome back. Very much looking forward to seeing what you think of this different style of tournament we've got going. And not only that, what we have on the board. And in fact, we have Quinn versus Dan for this game. Did you want to run through Quinn's list? I know you said you are quite partial to the Hawk.
I mean, the Hawk is probably one of the best chassis, I think, recently. I think, well, for the Scum. Rebels is all right. You just take, not Corin Horn. He's in the E-Wing. Kyle Katarn, that's top geezer.
Yeah.
But we've got a different Jedi. We have a fallen Jedi. So we have Kanan Jarrus in HWK Hawk 290. Is it 290? Testing my dumb knowledge.
It is the 290.
Hey, never get that at a pub quiz. With predictive shot, Maul shield upgrade, and the Moldy Crow upgrade. So he's going to keep it. He's going to reduce your attack dice, and he's going to keep some focuses.
Yeah, which I'm not going to lie, in a single ship matchup is hilarious, and of course, only Quinn, with his extensive knowledge of all the cars, would remember that. So
I think he's made a list with every pilot, and now he's made a list with every upgrade in it. It just, you don't want to know how many lists that is. It's like on Launchpad, he just keeps scrolling to find the one you want.
Yeah, he makes a lot of lists. But anyway, coming up against Quinn, we have Dan with Corin Horn in the E-Wing with marksmanship, pattern analyzer, fire control system, and stealth device. The E-Wing, a lesser used ship, but I still think it's a pretty good ship, to be honest. I like it. I think it's cool.
I mean, it's got a buff recently with the tech, and it's the only ship that has tech and sensor. Is it?
Yeah. There were so many changes to what got what that I'm not 100%.
What about the Upsilon?
I mean, the Upsilon could just fit everything on it.
Yeah, because it's got double tech. Does it have a sensor?
Off the top of my head, I can't remember. If you know, pop it in the comments and let us know. But I don't fly enough first order. But coming back to what we've got, I think this is going to be an interesting matchup because Corin has the potential to output the damage quite well. But Kanan with Maul, I mean, if Corin lines up a double tap, does Quinn spend both force to reduce both of them?
Ooh. He can get the force back quite quickly with Maul.
Yeah.
Maul is an upgrade you don't see a lot. I've literally just got into Scum and I'm just like disappointed. Just like he's the only force crew and he's not great.
I mean, he's got his uses, and clearly a single ship tournament is where his uses come in. But it looks like we are going to get our first round of shooting, and as you can expect, Quinn has used the force to reduce Corin down to just the 3 dice at range 1. That's not bad at all, actually.
I mean, I can't see it, so I don't know what it is.
So it's a hit crit and a blank. And does he spend that last force?
You have a focus, spend the force because you can get the force back.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 focuses. He's got one hidden just behind his ship.
Let's spend it.
Yeah.
I mean, I always put Jin on a Hawk. That's because everyone likes Jin and Carl because you just throw a focus or an evade. That's always good fun.
Yeah, that is pretty good at like giving you a bit more survivability with the Hawk because it is a cool ship, especially the Scum one.
Yeah, I haven't got Kanan. I haven't got Fugitive or Collaborators.
It's a good pack.
It's on the to-do list, I guess.
It needs to be. Oh, that is a brilliant return shot there from Quinn. 3 hits and a crit. So that is stealth device.
Stealth device gone.
And 2 shields gone on Corrin. So,
but does Corrin have the double tap? I mean, I think that we saw it line him up earlier, but it was close.
yeah, he didn't quite nail that double tap, unfortunately, which is a massive shame. So,
now the thing with Corrin, because he's got pass analyzer and because the E-wing has an abundance of red, he could be getting some cheeky actions when you don't expect it. Like two sleep there and a focus, you'll be balling in it.
Or even a K-turn right behind, anticipate the stop. And is that the K-turn right behind?
I mean, I'm surprised that Kanan did a 0 stop, to be honest.
It is a bit of a Quinn special. I mean, he's already got a focus. He's got a force back. I believe that turret is already in the rear. We'll see when it comes back.
I mean, if it was in the rear, his ability shouldn't have triggered last turn.
Yes, it should. Because of the wording of it is when you or a ship in your turret arc.
I'm thinking the enemy ship has to be in the turret arc.
No. So it's the defender has to be in the turret arc. So it actually does work. We went over this card in several games.
You probably mentioned it in a previous episode, and I'm just re-mentioning it just to be annoying.
No, that's fine. I mean, people might be picking it up from this episode. If you haven't watched the rest of the Flight Academy, definitely go back and watch it. There are some cracking games in there. Some of them including Quinn. We've got 8 pilots running the gauntlet, going toe-to-toe. 28 games in total, 7 for each pilot. So there is a lot of action already there and a lot of action still to come. So
and
it's definitely
so many games to edit and commentate, breaking the 4-4 here.
Absolutely. It's taken some time, but you know what? It's been a joy to do. Oh, that's a great defensive shot.
Hey, the E-wing decides to become an E-wing.
I think this is an interesting position though, because obviously Kanan does need to move because he's obviously stressed. I'm just wondering if Dan can keep Kanan in arc, or if he just deliberately bumps and then closes the stress and then does something red later.
See, the E-wing doesn't like to go slow though. That's the thing.
No,
the Hawk can sort of stall it with having the bump and sort of play leapfrog with the E-wing.
Saying that right now, if Dan's dialed in a 2 to clear some stress, that will be
that's Kanan dead. Sorry, it just is.
Yeah,
Kanan can reduce the amount of dice incoming, but two shots from Corrin.
Yeah,
and also, ooh, hello. It's not a bullseye, but still range 1.
No,
Corrin. Each shot from Corrin has been range 1. I mean, talk about playing aggressive.
I mean, you have a 20-minute time limit. You kind of have to. There is an element where you have to play aggressively. If you're not playing aggressively, you're going to run out of time, and you might have to then final salvo at the end. And no one.
It's a good point. But has Corrin had a bullseye shot yet? Because his ability does have a downside, and if you do double tap, you have to disarm for a turn.
Yeah, he hasn't managed a bullseye yet, which is a shame.
Because I think in this situation, if he does, it gives Quinn 2 turns to recover force, which is really important.
Yeah, that's where it does become dangerous, giving him that option to recover the force. Because right now, that was pretty good there for Quinn. He's actually he's taking the advantage. Corrin's down to 1 health now. This is like this like a Cinderella story? It could be. I mean, we've seen Quinn fly Kanan to good effect. He did take out a Fen Rao earlier in the tournament. I mean, to be honest, I think it was just a health game in that one though, because he's got a shield upgrade, and so he's got 6 health compared to Fen's 3. No, Fen's 4. Fen's 4. Yeah, but I mean, you can say that, but then again, it also comes down. Fen's damage output can be ridiculous. Fen can spike, which is
fun.
Oh, that's not what you wanted there.
That's the try.
He anticipated the stop
there. I think he did actually, or something more predictable. I mean, Kane was just like, nah, I'm going to keep going.
I don't blame you. Anticipating that stop wasn't exactly out of the realms of possibility. We know what Quinn's like. He does like doing a good stop. But while we're waiting for Dan to decide where he wants to spend his action, don't forget, pilots, if you do enjoy what we're doing here at Art of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon by clicking the link in the description below. Just like our latest supporter, Dan, who has joined the squadron. So thank you very much, Dan, for your support. We do very much appreciate it.
Shout out, shout out, shout. Ooh.
Taking that stress, what? Did you see what token he dropped down there? I didn't actually...
He took a target lock. To be honest, I would have barrel rolled out of round one, then did the red target lock, and then just got 2 stress.
The target lock has been there from the start, because the E-Wing can't target lock at range 1.
That's true.
So I think he's still... It looked like he picked up an evade token, so we'll see if he drops down the evade token there, which I don't... It's a tricky one. Evade or focus. I'm not sure which I prefer. I mean, it is only a 3 dice turret attack, but...
I would just take the evades, at least guarantee 1. Or barrel roll out of range 1 is probably not too bad.
No, taking the evade there. Guarantee that 1. This is where it gets natty evades now, and it's like, ugh.
I mean...
nearly natty evades. Close. Nearly natty evades. So, definite survive there, but I think we're going to have to see a too hard or something from Corin, because I think, there's the stop.
Oh, it's going to keep the stress. Corin's pretty... I'm not going to lie, I didn't see that coming.
Corin bugging out there. Interesting.
Problem is, when it comes to a joust, I think probably the Hawk would do better.
You think?
Well, the Hawk can stockpile focuses, so it has some for attack and defense. Where Corin can have a double modded shot, which is great, but...
I mean, I think if I was going to favour either, I'd favour the E-Wing. I mean, it does come down to what you have on the Hawk, and I would admit that this Hawk with Maul and the Body Crow, maybe, but the potential damage output from Corin and the green dice that Corin has in comparison to the Hawk, I think is slightly more advantageous. I mean, I say that, and Corin's on 2 health and Kanan's on 3, so clearly I must be getting that completely wrong. Oh, it looks like we're going to final salvo here. I think they've decided that there's no way they can catch each other.
No, it's a tie. I didn't realise that.
Yeah. And it looks like that one has actually got in favour of Dan there with the dice. So both pilots deciding that with less than a minute to go and the dials they have, they're not going to catch each other. So gentlemanly decided to final salvo it, and that one actually went in Dan's favour there. So well done, Dan. But Quinn, I think Quinn did really well there, actually. He controlled a lot of that and second-guessed Dan as well.
Yeah, to be honest, I would have put my money on Quinn, to be honest. So
yeah. But anyway, guys, that was a great game there from Quinn and Dan. So thank you very much to both pilots. Fergus, thank you very much for joining us for the game.
No problem.
And guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy what we're doing here, the link in the description for the Patreon is there. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.